welcome to Leaders of Tomorrow, the series that showcases some of India's most promising small and medium enterprises. This week, Etnow's SME Caravan will travel through a service sector that India is renowned for. According to NASSCOM, this sector will aggregate revenues worth over $100 billion and add 230,000 jobs by the end of this financial year. So let's begin our journey through the Indian information technology sector with an online retailer from New Delhi that's taking Indian ethnic fashion to countries around the globe. UtsavFashion.in began its entrepreneurial journey in the year 2003 by combining fashion, passion and technology. This online retail store offers over 52,000 different kinds of products in Indian ethnic fashion, satisfying customers in more than 163 countries around the world.
We are offering largest variety of ethnic fashion collected and curated from all across India, be it some Kashmiri product or Manipuri product, Odisha, Chennai, Bhagalpuri, Chanderi. So we are trying to offer our customers a huge, wide, endless choice.
Pradeep Katyal is the man who's taken the family-owned business of Utsav Fashion the professional way. Under his dynamic leadership, the company is today clocking over 425 transactions daily, the average size being 8,000 rupees, and this has led Utsav Fashion to an annual turnover of over 60 crore rupees.
Over last 2-3 years, we have always doubled our sales number every year. And current year, we have seen month-on-month growth of 5%. And we want to maintain that trajectory for over the next 3 years at least.
If I look at last 3 months data, we have shipped to more than 160 countries. It is not nation specific, even Indians are buying it, even non-Indians, non-South Asians, even those people who are fans of yoga, fans of Indian culture, dances, meditation. Any connection with Indianness, people are loving our products.
Utsav Fashion has many policies to enhance customer experience, but its core differentiator is the unique customization that it offers. Consumers can turn designers by customizing products across parameters, giving Utsav an edge over the plethora of online retailers that offer ethnic products.
Out of all the orders which we receive on daily basis, around 60 to 70% are being customized before the same is being shipped to the customer. So one of the main parameters is to ensure that whatever specs have been given by the customer are being fulfilled at our end. So which includes all the design patterns, the fabric which has been chosen by the customer, the material, the length, and the whatever you call it.
There may be thousands of vendors all across India. You can say probably 1 out of 20 vendors meets our criteria when we shortlist a vendor. After that, whenever the merchandise comes to our warehouse, we have a very strong quality team which has technical experts as well as fashion consultants. So they look at the merchandise, they compare the merchandise visually, they look at the quality of embroidery, quality of fabric. Apart from that, because we are in customization, a lot of tailoring happens. So then again we have experts who check the garment from the tailoring quality point of view. And therefore these, I think I can assure you that our quality standards are as strong as possible in this area of business.
Has the consumer mentality gone from that touch and feel, perspective to purchasing these things online?
What you are saying may be partially true that, okay, yes, there are a lot of customers who may not be still buying online. But at the same time, the number is increasing. We have sold lehengas worth more than 1 lakh rupees online. We have sold saris 40,000 rupees plus online. So therefore, there are a lot of consumers who are buying online. Apart from that, I think the security procedures put in by the banks, credit card companies, secure payment gateways that we offer. So I think there is a lot of sense of security among our customers, and we do find a lot of customers coming back and buying from us.
What's the domestic to overseas ratio like in transactions?
Currently, our domestic business is minuscule because we have concentrated always on exports, and this is due to legacy that a few years ago, not many vendors were willing to give us the merchandise for fear of getting the designs duplicated in India. So historically, we have been focused on exports business. Currently, that is away, but we do recognize that Indian market is many times larger than the export market. Therefore, in due course, we'll have India strategy in place.
Also, do you think there's a lot of scope in the online retail space, especially for, new entrepreneurs, small and medium enterprises?
I think there is a lot of scope for and lot more new players to come in, because there are two ingredients of offline retail where India has a very big cost disadvantage vis-a-vis any other country, and that is the cost of space and energy cost. So being these two the costliest ingredients, online offers a very good alternative for the entrepreneurs as well as for the consumers.
With a young and creative team of over 600 people, customer satisfaction as its central business principle, and safe and timely delivery of all its products, Utsav Fashion is not just a successful business model, but a global market leader in online retail of ethnic wear, inspiring India's wave of new entrepreneurs. Indeed, online retail is a great space to be in for small and medium enterprises. But let's find out what Utsav Fashion can do to improve its business and growth from our SME doctor.
Utsav Fashion, my advice to you would be to first focus on the working capital side of your business, as payment systems in India, as far as internet is concerned, are more focused on cash on delivery versus a credit card based model. And secondly, given that your product is highly customized, you should focus on managing the complexity of your supply chain as your business grows 5 to 10-fold from its current scale.
Okay, some great tips there from our SME doctor for Utsav Fashion. Let's take a short break now. On the other side, we'll explore digital record management and also discover another online retail company, this time from Mumbai. You're watching Leaders of Tomorrow on Etnow. Welcome back to Leaders of Tomorrow. Next on our IT sector special, we are going to visit a company that's 65 years old and has moved with the times to diversify from printing to digitization and document management. Here's that story. Etnow's SME Caravan ventured into the information technology sector with the leaders in digitization, Capital Business Systems based at New Delhi. Set up as a printing enterprise by VP Khurana in 1947 and carried forward as a family business, CBSL is today a professionally run organization led by third-generation entrepreneur Asim Khurana.
We basically focused with the banks and grew with the banks. We started printing checkbooks, etc., and all these kind of security items for the banks, and then that vertical actually stood by itself. In the year 2000, we forayed into digitization. In 2008, we entered into physical record management, which was handling these records which were being created due to this growth in various sectors scientifically.
We use barcode technology, which helps us in tracking the records from the time we actually inventory them till its destruction. So the entire life cycle of a record is tracked through a barcode technology system.
Having forayed into document management, digitization, banking automation, data migration, etc., CBSL has accomplished a turnover of 100 crore rupees with projections to grow at least 10 to 15% every year. The company has in-house capabilities to provide tailor-made solutions to a whole gamut of industries.
Today, we have customers in the telecom sector, in the insurance sector, in the FMCG sector, in the banking sector. So all these segments that we are actually catering to, we have most of the top industry leaders.
There is an authorized access. No unauthorized person can enter the facility. He has got to be an employee of the organization, and we don't disclose the name of the customers when we collect the records, when we maintain them in our facility. So that is how we maintain the secrecy and confidentiality of the records.
This investment in secure and modern facilities has paid off significant dividends for CBSL, making it a CMM Level 3 and ISO certified organization. With more and more industries turning to digital management of their documents, CBSL's business is growing manyfold.
Approximately, we are doing 1 million documents in a day for different projects all over India. For some projects, the documents are being digitized so that they can be retrieved as and when required easily. In case you want to retain your papers, you can put your papers in some archive away from where the real estate is expensive, away from your office.
Today we are operational on a pan-India basis. We are there in every metro. We are together working on more than 65 cities across India. So that level of, when the customer sees that he can actually come in and but just by dealing with one entity, it can get its service being catered across India. That gives them that level of confidence, and we have a niche in that market.
But going forward, what's your vision for the company? Where do you want to take it from here?
See, we have 4 different verticals, specific business verticals, and our focus today is that, we are able to build each of these verticals into, at least the top 3 within each of its sector.
Is there any sort of expansion on the anvil?
Yes. So, over the past 4 years, since 2008, we have already expanded, and given, had a lot of capex investments in each of these verticals today. But moving forward, we'll be looking at further expanding it, specifically in the physical record management and the digitization space, because we see a huge potential there.
Personally, what inspires you to be an entrepreneur?
How do you make the customer happy? I mean, and that is what has been the core part behind it. So that is what inspires me. When you see that your customers are happy, with what you're trying to do, it gives you a sense of satisfaction when you come back home.
With the latest technology, innovative solutions, and a passion to serve clients and fuel their growth, the team at CBSL is constantly adapting its services to explore new opportunities, taking digital records management to greater heights.
Capital Business Systems, my advice to you would be to benchmark your business with global peers, because while you operate in the domestic marketplace, your business is a global business, and global competition is soon to come to India as far as the market is concerned. I would also want you to look at how ready your business is from the perspective of cloud and cloud computing, as the corporates of tomorrow will move their data into a cloud environment, and your solutions need to be compliant and compatible with that ecosystem.
From New Delhi, let's now make our way to Mumbai to explore an online retail company. This company is Asia's largest co-creation brand, where people can create, submit and buy exclusive designs fashioned by artists around the world. Check out this unique company. Over the last decade, e-commerce and online retail have been the buzzwords in the Indian IT space. One company that has led this growing trend is Inkfruit.com. The brainchild of 2 ex-IITians, Kashyap Dalal and Navneet Rai, Inkfruit.com has thrived on its 2-word motto, be interesting. 4 years on, Inkfruit.com is today India's first and largest online lifestyle brand.
One was the problem of physical reach. How do we cater to such a vast geographical entity without opening n number of stores? Second was creating an emotional reach. Can we create a brand which has a personality which talks to the ever burgeoning youth population in India more as a friend, more as a pal, rather than an aspirational brand?
In a bid to continuously attract customers, Inkfruit.com has since 2008 evolved its marketing strategy from building participation through word of mouth to now using interactive platforms like YouTube and blogs to showcase its various creations. Along with this, the company's strong vendor base and dedicated design team have made it a winner in this sector.
A lot of credit in fact goes to our design team. From day one they have created a collection which could connect with the market. What Inkfruit is known for is also its participative spirit, and credit goes to all those designers outside who have taken all their time out to submit their stunning creations on Inkfruit.com, and I believe we are there because those guys at some point of time decided to share their hard work on this platform.
Offering a wide range of products like apparel and accessories, Inkfruit.com functions on the distinctive model of co-creation, where designers from across the country use their skills to create a wide range of merchandise without compromising on quality.
We have been reducing the cost while improving the SLAs. We pretty much cover around 38,000 pin codes in prepaid and 15,000 pin codes in COD, while ensuring that the shipments gets delivered within 3 days 95% of the shipments gets delivered within 3 days, and all the metros normally gets delivered within 2 days. The second focus area has been quality. We have a strong quality process while ensuring that the right product gets shipped to the customer and the product is of the best quality.
We've got this huge community of artists who continuously contribute new designs and options on the site, and it's a co-creation process that leads to selection of the best designs out of the lot, which leads to the final collection at Inkfruit. So that's the unique concept at Inkfruit, that we are actually line of products created by the people for the people in a way.
So what are the different kinds of products that Inkfruit.com offers?
Inkfruit currently operates across about 75 product categories. This stretches across shirts, t-shirts, polos, denims, trousers, shorts, tops for girls, clutches, handbags, bags. So it's a complete horizontal across all apparel, accessories and footwear categories for guys as well as girls. So that's broadly what we do.
What has been your marketing strategy so far?
Over the last 6 months, the focus has been to build amazing content. So as we speak, we're actually doing a lot of stuff to build amazing, style tips and stuff like that on the blog. We're launching a YouTube channel and getting some great videos and behind the scenes, snapshots of what goes on at Inkfruit and stuff like that. So we're actually looking at a lot of content for people to consume, and that's our approach towards marketing.
In the next 3 to 5 years, where do you want to see Inkfruit.com?
So over a 3 to 5 year period, our approach will be on one side continuing to add more products and create the width and depth that people would expect from us, more aggressive marketing, and then of course more satisfied customers by investing in fulfillment.
Inkfruit.com plans to invest in its infrastructure, expand its product range and fulfill the needs of its ever-growing customer base. In just 4 years, it has achieved an annual turnover of 40 crore rupees and an year-on-year growth rate of over 200%. Always in pursuit of high-end fashion and creativity, Inkfruit.com aims to leverage the rising trend of online shopping for many years to come.
Inkfruit.com, my first advice to you would be to invest in the quality function of the business as you scale up. Quality of your products will be synonymous with both your brand as well as the quality of the customer experience. The second area which you should focus on is managing the organizational growth that comes with fast scale up. You will need to not only nurture talent internally, but also attract and retain talent that you get from outside.
Alright, so those were some valuable tips from our SME doctor for Inkfruit.com. Let's step into another quick break now. On the other side, Etnow's SME Caravan will travel to Chennai to explore a company that offers suppliers across various categories like property, food, travel, education and much more. You are watching Leaders of Tomorrow on Etnow. Welcome back to Leaders of Tomorrow. Etnow's SME Caravan will now make its way to Chennai to explore a company that will come in handy every time you travel to a new city in India. This website caters to all your local needs ranging from food, property to jobs, travel, education and much more. Here's that story. Chennai, the 6th most populous city of India, also known as an IT hub. So after 20 years of professional experience, when Satya Prabhakar decided to establish his own company Sulekha.com in the year 2000, he chose this city as his headquarters. The idea behind the company was to provide its customers a diverse set of offerings in terms of classifieds, yellow pages, local search, e-commerce, etc.
We provide solutions to brand to reach out to the non-resident Indians in North America and Canada. As a matter of fact, we are the most popular and the biggest site in North America, and to Indians living across India. Also, we could go about city-based targeting. And at SME level, we create platform both online and offline for brands to reach out to the SMEs, because we work close to 80,000 SMEs work with us.
Since its inception, Sulekha.com has always tried to innovatively integrate multiple mechanisms that can satisfy its customers' local needs. The site covers various domains like property, food, office needs, home needs, lifestyle, health, education, etc. The company's growth is driven by advertising, coupons and e-commerce for the local merchants in the cities that it caters to.
We started Sulekha as a way to connect Indians across multiple cities with other consumers and other small businesses, so they can interact and transact with each other. So that has been the defining principle.
What are the different kinds of services that Sulekha.com offers?
What we do is we allow people to find out other users and other businesses with whom they can transact through local search,
I see,
through classifieds and through blogs and other means through which they can interact with each other. And what we have done is we have taken these unique services of classifieds, local search, e-commerce and blogs and aggregated them across needs of consumers.
What kind of a support do you think companies like you require from the government?
Those societies that have invested in communication are societies that have evolved much faster.
Right.
That are societies that have become more sophisticated and richer because of the intercommunication. I don't think India does enough to expand the penetration and access to internet. I think there are a lot of difficulties. They don't invest into that infrastructure. I think that the Indian government has to do.
Going forward, what's your vision for Sulekha.com?
Our hope is in the next 2 to 3 years, we want to serve over 50 million unique visitors, unique users per month, and close to about 500,000, that is about 5 lakh small to medium businesses a month.
At present, Sulekha has 14 offices across India, mainly in metro cities, and 3 offices in New York, Toronto and Austin. The company boasts of more than 1,300 employees across India. The website has more than 75,000 businesses listed and offers services across 50 cities worldwide.
Each day we enable more than 50,000 such transactions of users looking for a carpenter, a plumber, a travel agent, a tuition teacher, a maid, a cook, And all these transactions are enabled, all of it online of course. And there are SMEs who are willing to pay for such needs because they get strong ROI-based advertising with Sulekha office.
Sulekha.com plans to launch various new categories of products in the lifestyle, home and office product segments. It also plans to upgrade its website for a better customer experience. With dreams of serving 5 lakh merchants and over 50 million consumers every month, the company is truly setting a benchmark in the Indian IT space.
Sulekha.com, what I would like to suggest to you is to bring a sharper focus in your offering set to customers. The internet market in India is becoming hyper-specialized with leaders emerging in every category. So as a leader of tomorrow, it is important that you build a unique brand positioning with the customer, which can only come through with a sharper focus on the offering.
Well, with those insightful mentoring tips from our SME doctor, it's time to call it a wrap for this week. Remember, if you are an SME, you can also be featured on this series. And also watch out for the Leaders of Tomorrow Awards 2012. Just log on to www.leaders.economictimes.com and you can find all the information there. Next week, Etnow's SME Caravan will travel to some more cities, explore another service sector and bring you some more inspiring success stories of Indian SMEs. Till then, goodbye.